These young women behind me are breaking boundaries and taking down stereotypes. They're the best of the best in Utah women's wrestling, a sport that's making serious moves here in the Beehive State.
You just feel so powerful in that moment.
For 16-year-old Taya Crickson of Ridgeline High School, wrestling is more than a sport.
I've never felt more confident than I have in the time period that I've done wrestling.
And she's not alone.
I'd always have to practice with the boys, but now I can come to these practices and practice with other girls.
It's a growing movement here in Utah after women's wrestling became a sanctioned high school sport just 3 years ago.
90% of the time, girls are wrestling girls only, which is seriously a dream come true of mine when I started being the only girl in the tournament.
Geneva Gray is the women's director of USA Wrestling in Utah. Her sister is a two-time Olympian in the sport, and she's been tasked with coaching and guiding the top young women in the state.
I'm trying to open up as many opportunities as I can within the sport of wrestling for girls of all ages here in Utah.
It's kind of like this jittery feeling whenever you're like getting ready on the mat.
You're gonna learn an arm spin.
So I couldn't resist. I needed to learn a few moves from these rising stars.
Stretching. Yep, you got this. Punch your right arm through, shoulder through, hip all the way through. Pull down and roll. Now run your feet. Yeah.
You learn to fall so it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, and you also learn to slap the mat so it sounds way cooler.
Yeah, okay.
How have you seen the sport of wrestling empower women?
Oh my goodness, I can't even begin to tell you. So I've seen girls who were shy and didn't really fit in anywhere else find a home on the mat.
For many of these girls, wrestling has become a lifeline. How has it helped you?
I have some pretty bad mental health stuff, and this has been like a really good outlet for me.
She travels from Cache Valley to Orem every week to train with USA Wrestling's elite youth.
This is just the best training facility for me.
And Geneva is proud to be a part of this growing movement, where there's one unique factor that sets Utah apart. Why is that something that Utah's really embraced?
Yeah, so we're currently the only state that funds my position as a full-time position. And I couldn't tell you why, but I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to ride this wave as long as they'll allow me, and I'm loving to see the growth and the passion that these girls are bringing out every single day.
Kristen Kenny, KUTV 2 News.
They are tough.